fish in front of us under this thing. And what I'm learning is I should have brought my freaking.
Hello, Karina. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? Hey, Karina, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it. You got everything done for your new place? Right on. I'm so thankful to hear that. I'm excited for you, Karina. Karina is getting a new home. I know you're excited about it, Karina. I'm excited for you. Finally get a place to not live in an apartment, but be living in a house. Those that are watching, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Karina says, I get ready to cut some grass. Yep, that's for sure. There's nothing like the smell of fresh cut grass. Oh, Adrian. Adrian, welcome. So are you working today, Karina, or do you have the day off, or because of get ready to move and everything? You had the day off. So so tell us, Karina, what type of mower are you gonna end up getting? Hello, Angel. Welcome in. Angel says donate 200 and I'll go and unplug it. Karina says, Angel, what are you talking about? That's what I'm curious about too. What is Angel talking about? Welcome in, Nana's World. I think Angel wants to donate some money to me, and then she's gonna come and unplug me. I don't know why you want to unplug me. I ain't hooked up to nothing except for a thing to go pee, and uh, you must be talking about that green hose that's behind me. You gonna unplug that? If everybody could, please hit that like button and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. It's free. They're gonna be bringing lunch here pretty soon. We'll see what we end up getting today. The One of the cooks came into my room, and she said she was making salmon tonight. So I asked her. I said, uh, "Can I have a hamburger instead of salmon?" And she said, "Yeah." She goes, "I could do that for you." And I asked her. I said, "I gotta know." I said, because one day they put beef gravy on my salmon. She looked at me and started laughing. She goes, "I saw that." She goes, "I've got no clue why in the world they did that." And I started laughing. I didn't tell her about them putting gravy on the spaghetti noodles either. They get kind of gravy crazy around here. And it says respectful vibe only in the chat. Thank you, Nana. I appreciate that. And Nana says, "Hey, my Karina." I'm in the process of coming up with another song for Karina. Karina, would you like to hear the song I've got going so far? I need to get me a little like guitar, a little banjo in here to play. Granted, I can't play them, but hey, I'd try. Hardens James, welcome in. How are you doing? And if everybody could, please hit that thumbs up button for me and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Hardens James, can you see me playing a banjo in here? I'd learn. Maybe I'll have to buy one. Karina's saying, Hardens James, I got everything done for my new place. Hardin James says he can see me getting a banjo. Hello, Janice. Welcome in. Hardin James, I'm the same way. I can't play any musical instrument, but I'd give it my darndest. Janice is asking how I'm feeling. How you feeling? I'm feeling pretty good today. Still waiting to find out where they're going to transfer me to. That's pretty uh, nerve wracking to me, anyways. How Hardin James asks, how's my health? That's pretty good. James, yes, prayers to you and your reels. So thank you, sir. Muchly appreciated. Muchly appreciated. Janice asks, are they sending you to nursing home? I don't know where they're sending me, Janice. I just know that wherever it is that they're gonna send me, it's gonna be where I can get the therapy to be able to get walking again. Because being in different hospitals and stuff, they've kept me in the bed way too long. We can't even get the right equipment here that's needed for me to even stand. Karina, I'm working on a new song for you. Janice says that's good. Make sure they do what's necessary. Yeah, definitely. My case manager came in and asked, "Do you mind leaving the state?" I said, "No, I don't mind. I'll go wherever I gotta go just to get better. That's all I want. I don't want to be bedridden for my rest of my life." Hardin James says, "Oh yes, probably gonna be a nursing home. It's gonna be way better. Yeah, we just gotta wait and see." They sent me a nursing home. I just hope there's a lake by there so I can go fishing. That's where you learned how to walk again, Janice. And then they stopped the PT. What nursing home did you go to, Janice? Hardin James says, yes, because they got the tools they need to help you. No. Know what I mean? It will be therapy place. Janice says Yonkers Gardens in Yonkers, New York. You know, Janice, I think that's one of the places that they mentioned for me, to be honest with you. I know they mentioned Philly, they mentioned New York. There's Texas, Denver, California, and some other place. Right now, I'm in Savannah, Georgia, right now. Hardin James says New York has the best care. That's why. Honestly, I don't know about the best care, but I know they got some dang on good food. Nora, the Stock Explorer has arrived. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Nora, you should have stayed for that chat last night. It got interesting. Could have really used your input on some of the folks that was coming in. Nana's World. Paul, you said last night. Oh, Pennsylvania. Yeah, Pennsylvania, that Philadelphia, you know. Okay, enjoy your shower, Nora. Oh, right on. Nora's got me running while we talk. Okan comes in, says, "Stay fat, bro." Well, I'm not going to. Hate to bust your bubble. I've been working hard to lose weight. I'm gonna keep on going. Just joking, bro. I love your videos. Thank you, Rokan. I'm glad you enjoy them. I appreciate that. Nora, I watched your live last night. I hit thumbs up, but stayed in the bushes. Right on. Yeah, I'm doing okay, Rokan. I'm hanging in there. You like to subscribe? Thank you. I appreciate that. You're 16? Right on. On that live stream last night, guys, I hit almost 900 folks that had came in. I was so happy. It's still uploaded and everything because that takes time sometimes. I had 36 likes and there's almost 900 views. I was like, wow. It's amazing how many folks come in and, they don't say nothing. They just kind of watch, see what's all going on, and ask questions and uh, see what's all being said. Sorry, I'm going back and forth. My sonic nerd's about to flare up, and I can always feel when it gets ready to flare up. So, I had a friend of mine. She called me up today. I got a trip out of her, and welcome in, Shubham. Get well soon. Thank you. I appreciate it. Janice says, "What happened? You can't walk." Janice, I ended up fallen really, really hard 3 times in 1 week, and the third time that I fell, I bruised my kneecaps so bad. I thought they were cracked because I couldn't stand up. I couldn't do anything. So I come in the hospital. They've kept me in the hospital for almost 5 months now, and so now I have to learn how to rewalk and everything like that. Hardin James says the journey you're taking right now, you should do a video diary because plenty of people are interested and are going through stuff. I actually am, Hardins James. I'm doing not only a video, but what I'm doing is a book of my life, basically on my GoPro camera, starting off all the way from the age of 5 years old, and so there's going to be several series to it. Um, but I'm waiting for one of those little discs, I can't remember what they're called off the top of my head. But yeah, I'll have a whole. There's going to be a whole series, on my life, from everything from good to bad. Um, Hell, to even me growing up in the back of a 3-star restaurant from the time I was 8 years old, learning how to roll dice and to gamble and different things I've seen because all the folks ain't around. There was everything that was involved. I'll put it that way. But I'll definitely be changing names. I'm not going to be mentioning certain people's names and stuff like that. But I'll be showing, I'll be telling about my weightlifting days to my different injuries, my ups and downs with my weight. Um, Probably quite a bit about, me spending all the time I've spent in the Rocky Mountains. I lived out there for near 3 months at one time, just to get away from everything and everybody. I went out and stayed up in the Rocky Mountains, and I loved it. Aaron James says, "Yeah, I'm redo this channel to no more lottery, probably." I like scratch tickets. I do, but it's, I'll be honest with you, it's a waste of money. I'll scratch some tickets here and there, but oh, that's just it, Hard James. It's costing too much. I mean, you figure you spend $300. If you're lucky, you're gonna get half back, but too many times I don't even get half back. You Herm James says does cost too much, and I've already won the jackpots and super lotto, so it's just a waste. You have one? Well, congratulations on your winnings, that's for sure. I try to tell everybody, it is a waste of money to gamble just in general. If you do it here and there, there ain't no problem with that because you just do it once in a while. You're good. You're having fun, but it's when you get hooked, then you're doing it constantly. Because I've been there. You just watch your money go, and It's depressing, it's sad. Hard J says, I've already da, 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 da. Okay. Oh no, the friends I've made, I'll still visit them. Yeah, yeah, no, that's completely understandable. And that was now 16, 17 years ago. Okay. I agree, Harden James. You get hooked, it will make you lose your shirt chasing. Yeah, it's fun to gamble, and but you don't want to do it all the time. Do it once in a while, and take a break from it, call it good, and that's just like I used to bet on the ponies a lot, and I do pretty good at winning on the ponies. But the amount of research that if you're truly going to win that you got to do is insane. Because you got to know what horse does what best on what track, whether track's wet, dry, damp. I mean, it's it. It's a challenge in its own. What jockey is weighing what. Um, it's definitely work. That's for sure. Hard James says you see these guys show all the winners, but they lose thousands. Yeah, yeah, that's for sure. And when I had my scratch channel going, I showed people the ones I lost, the ones I won, and the ones I lost outweighed the ones I won humongously. Except for I did luck out when Karina went and got me some tickets one time. I was hitting them, on the black boxes. It was truly amazing. No, not talking about any channels. I go to them and our friends and doing it for fun. Yeah, right on. But yeah, Karina did an awesome job getting me tickets this one time. You know. Oh, right on. See what we got for dinner today.
Looks pretty good.
We shall see.
Yeah. That's the true test. You need anything else while I'm in here?
No, I think I'm good, bud.
Alrighty.
Thank you so much. Alright, guys, I'm gonna do a quick video on this lunch. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Here's what we got for lunch today: chicken, zucchini, yellow squash, and yams. I'll tell you guys, I love zucchini and yellow squash, that's for sure. Hey, you take care too, Hard James. It's great seeing you too. In California, see winning money, it goes so fast you'd be surprised. Oh yeah. I think I hit the wrong one. That's alright. I can upload it here later. That sounds healthy. Let me show you guys my lunch today. Okay, we got the chicken, the yams, and the zucchini and yellow squash. Don't that look good? Now what I do, garlic powder. Karina says, I'm going to feed you sweet potatoes, Hardens. Jaden, welcome back. I do season the food here. Oregano. Paprika for the chicken. All right. You guys gonna laugh, but I just can't open her. I can't figure out how the dang on thing works. I try to use it to open this little can of diced green chilies, roasted green chilies. I couldn't get that sucker to work for nothing. Oh man. All right. Lord, please bless and nourish this food. Please give me the strength and nutrition which I need. Please bless the hands that prepared it and the hands that take care of me. Lord, please let Karina be able to get into her new place safely. And please help all those folks out there that need help. I say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. I pray before every meal, guys. At least I try to. Don't that look delicious? We had One of my favorites last night, chicken parmesan. Oh, so happy. And for lunch, had sausage, Italian sausage with peppers. I was so excited. It was unbelievable. I know they're making salmon in the kitchen today. But explain to me why this chicken tastes like got the salmon taste on it. That's what I want to know. Somehow it got cross contaminated. They're making me cheeseburgers today instead of making me eat the salmon. Thank goodness. I'm excited about that. Yum. Look at that sucker. This sciatic nerve is ridiculous, guys. I tell y'all, I was laughing today. One of my friends had called me up. And she's calling to check on me and everything. We were video chatting. And she's like, she asked me, she says, "Look, Mike, I've lost a lot of weight." And I was laughing because I told her, I said, "Well, I'm proud of you for, losing weight and everything like that." But she flashed me. And I told her, it's like, "Oh, I haven't seen them things in a long time." Talking about her chest. But she shocked me that she flashed me, is what I'm getting at. What are you guys all eating for lunch today? Let me know. I'm curious. Welcome in, Jessica. Karina, just to let you know, I can't eat like I used to. Jessica says, get out. Get out of what? What are you talking about, Jessica? Karina says it's Burger King time. What is that, Karina? Don't be threatening me with the good time. Ted caused me to order Burger King last week. I just ended up ordering a hamburger, I ordered a triple whopper, but that sucker is so good. I inhaled that sucker in like minutes. If I order any takeout food, Usually it's only 2 times a month now, maybe three, and that's it. I do order stuff in from Walmart, but I order, like tuna fish and stuff to make that, and uh, I just ended up. I'm ordering in some sardines and mustard, and some crackers, and just some stuff to snack on here and there. All right. Karina, I want to come up with a song of how much you love Burger King. Welcome in, Ed. How are you doing today? Here is a spam call. Watch this. Hello?
35 minutes.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Can you take the tray?
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Was it good?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Progress.
Always, always. Hello? Oh, they hung up. They didn't want to talk to me. Hello, Yasmin. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Here's my meds for this part of the afternoon. Hey guys, if you haven't done yet, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it. Welcome in, America. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. I love you too. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Nana says positive vibes only in here. Thank you, Nana. I appreciate that. Hello, Heather. Welcome in. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. Heather says, good comeback. I wouldn't have thought it'd been so nice. Ooh, this looks good. Bacon wrapped barbecue onion rings. This is on somebody else's channel. Now tell me, who in the world would not eat those? Man, does that look delicious. Heather, my day's been going pretty good. How about yours? You doing good? Right on. I'm glad to hear that. Heather says, I'm glad you're having a good day as well. Thank you. It means a lot to me. I really do appreciate it. Oh, here's another spam call. Better get it. Hello? It came in as the U.S. government. Oh, and they hung up already. I'm going to have to transplant one of these plants here. I've had it sitting up here for a minute. Get some of my worky tools on over here. Y'all know how I roll. Ah, let's see here. I got paper towels to help keep the dirt down some. To keep the mess down, I should say, a little bit. Things get messy with me when I am playing in the dirt. My tech came in earlier today and she goes, Meiko, I'm allergic to something in this room. So I started laughing. I said, you's allergic to me. She goes, I ain't allergic to you. She goes, I'm allergic to soil, to dirt. So I started laughing. I said, well, I said, I feel for you, because there's a lot of dirt in this room. Let's see here. See if I can, I don't know if I can grab that sucker or not. I had dirt clear on the other end of this little tiny table. I don't know if I can reach it or not. Just push that out that way. Pull that on this way. Oh. Come on now. Work with me. Work with me. Hello, Lollipop. Yeah, I'm in the hospital. How are you doing today? Check it out. I got my potting soil. It's amazing what you can accomplish when you really want to. Lollipop says, get well soon. I'm doing great, thanks. Oh, you're welcome and thank you. Muchly appreciated. I gotta transplant these bell peppers in here. So you guys can see them. They've grown so much and stuff. They need to be deeper than what they are. I know I had a fork over here somewhere for doing this digging. Where did the fork go? Nobody knows. My fork ran away. It disappeared. It left without a trace. Man, oh man. That ain't good. That poor fork. It was doing so good. If you guys could think of some activities I could do while I'm here in the hospital, I'd appreciate it because I'm pretty much out of space for planting plants, you know. I've been giving them away just to get more space. Then I don't want to see them get ruined, you know. Heather says it ran away with the spoon. You know, that is very possible, Heather. Poke holes so that way the water can flow through. Get one of our little tiny cups out here. Yep, definitely ran away. Probably did run away with that spoon. They ran away together because they thought they were getting worked too hard. I used to be a landscaper, and I'll tell you, I seen so many people just up and take off because they couldn't handle work, and it was crazy. Yep, yep, yep. Wait a minute, I think I know what I did with the spoon, the fork. I found the fork. It couldn't hide from me. It sure tried. That fork tried to hide. Oh, I know you wasn't being mean, Heather. Who else in here enjoys gardening? It's gotta be more than just me. So how are you doing today, Heather? Are you having a great day? Yeah, last Nana was in last night, Heather, and we had some not so nice people coming in. Um, so Nana automatically puts that up every so often, just to be on the safe side for everybody. We had some problem children come in last night. Yeah, I gotta start figuring out what else I can do for being laid up. Heather, you doing anything fun today? Come on in
You
if
got your
you
tray?
dare. Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Anybody want a little baby bell pepper plant? Heather says she's been doing good. Thank you. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad she has your back. Oh, me too. Me too. Oh no, it didn't come off wrong at all. Not at all, Heather. Oh, that's one of the things you deal with when you go live, Heather. Is you get some really nice folks in, and you get some that have some issues. But I tell them all the same. I love them anyways. Usually makes them mad and they end up leaving. Not really, just cleaning and taking care of the kids. Calling a plumber. Did one of the kids throw something down the toilet? Heather, have a great day too, okay? I love you. Remember that. I'm always here for you. Oh, the tub's leaking? Yeah, that ain't good. Heather says, thank you. Love you too. And I'm here for you too. Needs a new faucet, huh? I used to have a new faucet and everything at my house till them crackheads stole it all. I was so excited about redoing the whole bathroom. I had everything I needed to have it done. And went in the hospital and the crackheads stole everything. I was about $1,000 worth of stuff for that bathroom. Yeah, well, that's what society's becoming, Heather. Oh, it is. It's terrible. It's awful. But it is what it is. Ain't nothing I can do about it, you know. The cops sure as heck ain't gonna do nothing. Personally, I think the cops want to see the old me come out. But I'm not gonna allow that to happen, Heather. I don't think they can handle the old me. Hello, Kristen. Welcome in. I ended up falling and bruising my knees real bad, Kristen, and the gosh darn it. And now I got to learn how to rewalk. That pretty much sums it up the best that I can sum it up for everybody. You know, while I've been in the hospital, some crackheads broke into my house, destroyed the house, and ended up stealing anything that was worth any money. So, kind of, come on in. Not much. How you doing, brother? We are live today.
that shit. I'm down there minding my business.
Oh, you talking about the one that just got hired?
Yeah.
Come check the vitals.
I told these people you cool. That's I know you from a mother. You ain't never called no trouble. You just started shit with me. I'm just saying.
Listen.
Thank you, Heather. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful day, okay?
Oh man, don't let
Tell-
that upset you, buddy.
Tell that plumber don't be flirting with you.
Oh, lawyer. I ain't ever seen you get upset now. Wait a minute.
I'm on blood thinner. If I fall, you just fall. I'm going to the hospital. I said, exactly. So you said you've been doing this all your life, all these years. And you claim you don't have to walk on the wet floor, the floor sign right there. I ain't the only one said it. I just don't care who else said it. I just expect you to clean the floor. You ain't got no water on it.
Exactly.
Dumbass.
There you go.
I'm still get on my nerves. I'm trying to keep conversation, guys. I don't want to hear it.
Guys, my temperature is 907.9 degrees. I knew something was wrong with me. Oh, my head's boiling.
You get the work that you need to get here anyway.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
My thing is, every time she talk to me, she say something about she phone, she gonna sue us. So that's what your plan is. You get jobs, try to get hurt so you can sue. No, it ain't what I want you do. That's how I know a lot of people like you.
That's what it sounds like.
If I know nobody like you, I guess I do. If you say the same thing, you can say. You said something at the bar the other day.
I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna sue for the dirt getting my fingers dirty. What all do you got growing in your garden?
Right now I have some garlic, cucumber, green onions, started some sweet potatoes, a little bit of everything.
Oh, right on,
Yeah,
right on. Do you ever grow strawberries?
I do. I have a blueberry bush, blackberry bush, and strawberries. I
Right
have
on.
a vertical strawberry hanger, so it kind of so you don't.
Oh, you got it made then.
Yeah.
I like to grow mine in like an old gutter,
Yeah.
you know, because otherwise they're gonna take over everything, you know.
Yeah, I have them hanging down so they can kind of develop growing down instead of just blossoming out.
Yeah. No, that's good. Like over there, you know, I got the bell peppers growing, spinach growing.
Yeah, I got some spinach too. That's an easy one. That and lettuce and grow some romaine and all that too. So.
Right on. That's awesome, man.
Hey, last word.
You got some drama going on, brother. I'm not used to hearing that from you. Some of the nurses I am, believe me. But not from you. Oh, you got a new one, that sounds like?
Yeah, that little chick we got.
I haven't seen her yet.
Yeah, she won't come up here.
She won't? Why, is she scared of me?
I don't think she's bad. So like first you in poor health. You been kicking nobody's ass in no fight. I don't know why they even think they can beat me, man. What's wrong with you? You can't whip my ass. Hand to hand, you ain't gonna win that shit.
Oh my goodness. Sounds like you got a problem child down there.
Start popping her mouth off it. You know, I crack jokes. So she said something I said a while back. You know, like I said this probably was a joke. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you gotta joke around, man. It can't be serious all the time.
I fall on the floor. You're talking about I'm gonna go to the morgue. I said, when I said that, she told me, you said it. I said, if I said it, probably was a joke. Yeah, I like I thought you was joking about you gonna fall on the floor.
Yeah.
No, because I just done right dead ass serious. I said, I can't stand stupid people. Why? A stupid motherfucker.
Yeah.
And she just down there told me, I said, I don't want to hear that shit. I said, I'm down here mad at my business. You couldn't hear this nonsense. I said, every time I talk to you, every time you come and talk to me, you bring up some nonsense about you gonna fall. I put too much water on the floor. I put the regular amount of water on the floor that it needs to clean.
Yeah.
When I'm running that machine, water's gonna get on the floor.
Well, yeah, and if somebody can't realize that, then
Now,
shame on them.
you see it down there. You see the floor signs. But you go around telling people, he put too much water on the floor. You know how they do that so you can get people on their side.
Yeah.
Some other people be saying, I don't give a fuck what other people say. I don't care. I don't see the floor signs. You know the floor wet. You say you've been doing this job for how many years now? Well, I've been doing it for a long time. That's my point. Then you know to be cautious when you're walking on a wet floor. I mean, you know, it's the same thing you walk outside on when it rains. You walk on wet grass, step off the grass, and I'm going to slip, fall on the curb. What you want to do, see the city?
Oh, yeah.
That motherfucker done pissed me off. So I'm saying that to you. Always.
Brittany, you sent me a text message. I'll look in a second. Let's see.
What they can do, you gonna get your family. Go get your family. All y'all motherfuckers get buried together. I told the last bitch that shit. I'm talking about what you and your family do to me. I'm liable to come out of your house and set that shit on fire while your ass is asleep.
Well, especially considering who your family is.
Yeah. I mean, this shit's in the business about it, man. I'm a country motherfucker always thinking they family the bad and shit around here. Sure, you ain't. Y'all scared to go downtown. Scared to be around white people. I don't hear them say that too. You being a nigga, you show your ass. I'm gonna go downtown. That girl said she's scared to be around white people. I said, but you want to but you go in your own neighborhood and show your ass. Because that's what I'm used to. I was being scared. That's like, I said, a whole bunch of white people, man. They just shut you down.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
This motherfucker here. God damn. Every time that bitch talk to me, she brings shit up. Hey, if I would have failed on the floor that day, that bitch, you would have failed, you would have fucking failed. It won't be the first time you ever fall. I'm on none, then my lawyer this, my lawyer, I said, go ahead. Because you and your lawyer going to get jumping around.
Karina, you're just wrong. You know what? I'm going to be singing a song just for you here in a few minutes. Look at this. Girl knows I'm stuck in here. And she knows what I like. So she sends it to me, these pictures. This picture is what Karina just sent me, guys.
Why you been telling me you were live, man? You been talking.
I did. I told you as soon as you come in. And I told you earlier I'm going live for most of the day today. It's not my fault you got drama going on.
I apologize to Mike fans here.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's too much.
Yeah, just understand people, man. Yeah.
No, each to their own.
Oh, yeah.
You know my saying. Hey, buddy, will you do me a favor and put that over in the window for me, please?
Yeah. So when you were working on yesterday?
This new one. I had to separate these because they're too close. You know what I'm saying? Too many growing at one.
Yeah.
And I want them to make it. I don't want them to be dying.
Back to your other avocado.
What's that?
You had 3 avocados, right?
Oh, I give them away, bud.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Remember, I tried to give you some too.
I did. You about 52 plants?
Did you?
Yeah.
I can't recall.
Yeah, 2 plants you gave me that day?
But I've been giving so many away, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
See how they grow. They got them right where when the water drip off the building, you get them laying right inside the cup.
Okay.
So that sun is sitting directly on it. So
Good. That's funny, you didn't realize I was live.
Yeah.
When I even told you, that's what makes it worse.
Yeah, that girl got me mad, man. So,
Well, I noticed.
yeah. That was some dumb stuff, man. Oh,
You know, some people just don't care, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Some folk don't care about nothing.
Nothing. But like I told her, when she said what she said, I said, oh, so that's what you do. You just come to jobs and try to get lawsuits. No, I don't. I can get a job anywhere. I said, ain't what I said. I said, you try to get lawsuits. You come here and start stuff. Go to different places and start stuff. You gonna mess around, you're gonna get something, and it will turn out the way you expect. So,
You know what's sad is there's so many folks out there that are that way.
yeah.
You know, they're so crazy. If I sue somebody, it's gonna be for a dang good reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's gotta hurt nobody. But if I want to hurt you, it's gonna be in the worst way, you know. You want a job. I've been doing it before you got here. But you want to come here and start complaining about what I do? Like I had to tell the lady before. I said, your floors be too wet. I said, okay, well, let me go talk to the manager and see if we get that new product called dry water. And we'll see how that work out. She said,
I love it. You said that to somebody?
yeah, I told the lady that. We're gonna see me order that dry water.
Was she a client or what?
Nah, she was confused and she was like, okay. Like, really?
Dry water. I need some dry water in here, please.
Yeah. Well, I told her, I kept saying it, and then she finally caught on. Oh, hee. Got it.
We need to get me a banjo. I'm gonna start playing the banjo on my lives. I don't know how to play, but I'm gonna give it my best.
I get a violin every time they complain.
Ooh, that'd be a good one. You know, my nieces are good, you know, with instruments, you know, for playing stuff. They'd probably be like, "You're killing it! You're killing it!"
I somewhat learned how to play drums, not that good on the guitar and the piano.
I got a buddy that's really good with the guitar, but his dad played. I mean, he did awesome.
Yeah.
We'd hang out down in the basement, be us and with his dad. Yeah, Gary, I'm talking about you. And he's not on. They just removed his kidney.
Oh, man.
So he's kind of grumpy right now. Yeah, Gary, that's you I'm talking about. You're kind of grumpy, buddy. But I still love you. You know that. Your family. But yeah, he'd been going through it too, you know, and it's kind of funny. We'd be video chatting each other, both being in the hospital, you know, and we grew up with each other.
Yeah.
We've known each other since we've been, holy smokes, I think 13, 14 years old. That's a long time to have a true friend, you know. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but you know, it was always, you know.
But that's a true friend. When you don't see eye to eye, they'll let you know.
Well, that's just it. You gotta let each other know,
Yeah.
and I remember one time we were spending too much time together. We got in an argument over something stupid, and I hit him. He turned around and hit me, and we're like, "We'll see you next week" to each other at the same time, you know. But he wants me to move back to Wyoming. And I told him, you need to move back to Florida. Because he had moved from Wyoming to Florida, you know.
Yeah.
And then now he moved back to Wyoming to help take care of his mom because she wasn't doing too good. And so they ended up, him and his wife bought a house, and which was good, you know, don't get me wrong, they bought a house. But um now with his health, he ain't ever gonna move back.
Yeah.
So he wants me to move back home, you know. Will you do me the honor, please?
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yes, sir. Please, please.
I thought that's what you was planning on doing.
What's that?
Going back to Wyoming.
I don't know what I'm doing yet. All I know is that they're gonna send me somewhere. I don't know if they told you or not.
Yeah, you told me.
Oh, did I tell you?
Yeah, I was looking for a place.
Will you straighten this table out for me, bud, while you're here?
Yeah, this way.
No, this other way. Yeah, like that. Thank you. I had moved it around, and
Keep going away so it don't fall.
yeah, that way I could get my mushroom coffee. It's good right there. Thank you. I appreciate it big time.
You do. That shit. I see it, but where is it? This
Oh,
might be the wrong card.
no,
Oh, you got
it's-
two of them, huh? Yeah, I see the
Yeah, I got to plug in both cords. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
other.
2 phones, 2 cords.
Yeah, you'd have been looking for that one there.
Oh no, I've got it.
Yeah, I see it's wrapped on there. Yeah,
I
but
got it plugged into that
you
power
can still
strip.
grab it. Yeah, I see it. You can still grab it.
Yeah.
It's right behind the palm of your hand. That little cord.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Get this sticky stuff off you over here. So it's not gonna work.
Shoot, I probably ought to hand you all this dirt stuff too. Huh? That way it doesn't get all over your fresh mop floor. The girl asked me last night to come in.
Yeah.
She goes, "What is all that over your gown?" I said, "You mean my half dress?" She goes, "Yeah." You know, it was soil, you know,
Yeah.
dirt. I told her, I said, "It's poop."
Yeah.
I was like, "The aliens pooped on me." She just started to laugh. She's like, "You and that dang dirt."
I never complain about when I come in a facial room and it's trashed out. I'm like, good. The more you trash it up, then every day I come to work, that means I can clock in and come in here and clean it up. And if it's already clean and there's nothing to do, they ain't gotta worry about them saying, there's nothing to do. Just clock out and go home. We'll see you tomorrow.
It's called job security.
Yeah.
But you know, people don't look at it that way.
Yeah. Like the other lady I work with, you know, always complaining about this and that. I'm like, it's called a job. When you do a job, you go in and you work. You do stuff for it. You don't work and just complain about doing the work. I'm like, hey, that's 30 years. Complaining about it? You can
Yeah.
do a job for 30 years that you go on.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Where that goes.
And then they still do the work. That never really made sense to me.
Well, you know, too many folks are they're out there for the dollar, you know. Too many folks out there think somebody owes them.
Yeah.
It's the way the society is these days, you know.
Yeah.
And those who agree with me that's online, who agrees that too many folks out there think that somebody owes them something. You know, it's you owe yourself. You want a good job, a good career, you owe it to yourself. You want to eat, you owe it to yourself to go work to get the food. Everybody needs help once in a while, that's one thing. But to make a living out of it is a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm straightforward and honest, you know. That's what I get my views like I do. I hit almost 900 last night. I was like, heck yeah. talking to a friend earlier today. We're FaceTiming, right? And she turns around, she flashes me. And it wasn't just one of those, quick flashes or whatever. She just flashed me for like a minute. And I started laughing, and I was like, it's been so long since I played with them. She started laughing. She goes, I know. She goes, but I had to show you. She was like, I wanted to show you that I'm losing weight. I was like, I see you losing weight. First, I didn't think she had to lose weight anyways, you know what I'm saying? But she's been stressing so bad that she's actually been not eating, not taking care of herself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when she's stressed, she's carried two of her dogs this week alone, this last week. And, that's hard on her. Well, it's hard on anybody, that has a pet that you consider a kid, you know what I mean? You take care of them. And
She'll have any children?
no. Well, she does, but we won't talk about that while I'm on the air, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She got some kids. She got one that's living there in town. And I'll tell you, he's a freaking work of art. That's the nicest way I could put it. He likes to play my word to God, on this, on that. You're nothing but a damn thief and a freaking crackhead. Get away from me. I do like that. I scared him so bad that he stole from me, right? And I was like, you want to steal from me? He comes back into the house. And I don't care who hears this on there. We come back into my house. I said, you want to steal from me? You think I'm a fucking chump? Pardon my French, guys. I turned around and his mother was standing right there. As a matter of fact, I looked at her. I said, hand me that shotgun. She handed me that gun. She knew I wasn't going to shoot him. You know, she's going to scare him. You didn't even see him. He was gone so fast. How you doing, Doc?
Go ahead.
How you doing?
Doing okay, and you?
Good. I'm Dr. Raymond. I'm your doctor today.
It's nice to meet you. You're the first one to show me a badge.
Oh, really?
I want to see badges. I want to know who is.
How you doing today?
Doing good. Doing good. And you?
Good. You're working with the therapist and everything?
Yeah, we've been able to work with them.
Okay. You feel like it's going well?
What's that?
You feel like it's going well?
Well, with therapists, yeah, they're doing everything they can. I know that we just need that
Yeah, good.
certain equipment, and
Right.
we're not having no luck with that.
Right.
So
Right.
I know they're trying to find a place that I can go to that I can get the help to be able to start walking. And
Sure. Right. Yeah. All right.
you know, therapy's afraid if I go to stand and my knees buckle out, I could end up falling and getting hurt. You know, because it's been so long.
Gotcha. All right. Everything else okay? Any nausea, vomiting?
Yeah, everything else is going okay.
Sleeping okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. Eating and drinking okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. Good.
Would you like a bell pepper plant?
Okay, thank you. Are those all yours?
Yeah, I've been planting them.
Oh,
Gives me
nice.
something to do in here.
Yeah, very good. How long does it take to get the bell pepper?
Depends on where you planted it at your house.
Okay.
Usually a couple months.
Oh, it takes a couple months? Okay.
Yeah, but it'll grow. And them are seeds off of a huge bell pepper like this.
Okay.
So anytime you buy a big bell pepper and it's packed full of seeds like that,
Uh-huh.
those are the bell peppers that you actually want because you know they're going to grow huge. You know? And I got avocado trees over there growing too.
What is it? Avocado?
The avocado trees
How long does that take to grow?
forever. Yes, sir.
All right,
And
well,
I got spinach growing too.
good. Excellent. Very good.
So I love spinach. So
Good,
I
yeah.
was like,
It's
I'm
good for
I'm growing it.
Good. Excellent. All right, well, I'll let you guys talk. I'll be around if you need it.
Okay, thank you, sir. But yeah, that dude took off so fast you didn't even see him. He was gone. And I was. Don't get me wrong. I was mad as can be. But yeah, he was gone so quick. He calls me up one night. He says, "Hey," he says, he goes, "My mom needs help." I said, "What do you mean your mom needs help?" He knows that I'll do anything for his mother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, she's got no food in the house at all, Mike. So I was like, all right. I was like, have her give me a call. You know, that's all. She knows. She needs something. She calls me.
Yeah.
That night, somebody stole all my food out of my freezer. Mind you, he don't live with her.
Yeah.
All my food got stolen. I just packed that fridge full. $700 worth of food. Gone. So she ends up calling me up the next day and she's crying. And I was like, well, what's wrong? She's like, I don't know what to do. She went home. She's going hungry for like a week, you know?
Yeah.
She can't get a dang on job because she's ruined her. A chance of that for, and you know, in that small town, you know what I mean? And she's crying and everything else. And I asked her, I said, tell me what's wrong and all. So I know, you know. She goes, I can't believe you sent all this food here. She was so thankful because I did. I ordered her like $100, $200 worth of food. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was enough to fill up her, you know, give her food at least for a month. And, hey, Dean, welcome in. So I went ahead and I, you know, did that, and she called crying because she was so grateful. Nobody should go hungry. And I think the same way for the animals. And I told her flat out that day, I said, quit feeding your damn dog, because I sent a 50-pound bag of dog food too, you know. I said, quit feeding your dogs all that human food. What she does, she'll make a big meal.
Yeah.
She eats very little bit of it, and the rest she gives to the dogs. I told her, so you can't be doing that.
Yeah.
You know? I was like, you wonder why you run out of food? I think it's obvious to me. And she ended up giving her kids some food, and I kind of figured she was going to do that. He had some roommate, you know, wherever he was living at. He went over there and said, oh, I don't have no food. I don't have this. And I told her, I said, you know, the day he called me that night, my fridge and freezer got cleaned out. I said, don't listen to him. I said, he's got a good paying job. He's got no excuse. None. Oh, it's so livid. Somebody like that, you think they got a good paying job, you think they take care of their mother.
Yeah.
You know?
I was just telling my daughter that yesterday. She likes to work at the hotel downtown. She broke for 3 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody she lived with, she didn't want to, you know, help out with nothing. You know, food, you know, toilet necessities, anything, you know,
Yeah.
child care, and she get kicked out. She was staying with a boyfriend. She didn't want to, you know,
Yeah.
please the man, so he kicked her out. She bought him a Cherokee truck.
Okay.
You know, he was making trucks back in the 80s. Now she had one of those. It was in his name. So she was hiding from him. He found her, took the truck in. She got a car. Living with her sister, didn't want to do nothing. Sister put her out. Living with her mother, she didn't want to do nothing. Mother put her out. She got a 24-hour laundromat. That was the last time I seen her. She went in the laundromat. She was sitting in the car. I'm like, you got 3 jobs. Go get your own place.
Yeah, really. What the heck's up with that?
Yeah. She was real. Just like what Chichi told us years ago. She was real persnickety with her money.
What's that mean?
Stingy.
Oh, greedy.
Yeah. When Chichi told us that, I was like, what? She said persnickety. What the heck is persnickety? She said she spelled it out just open up a dictionary.
Yeah, I've never heard of. I never heard of that word. You know, till you just said it. I was like, what? I think some guy got on my channel last night. Yeah, Dean, I remember you for sure. I'm so thankful that you came back. Thank you. But I don't understand how folks think these days. You know, a lot of them. You know,
Yeah.
at least here in South Georgia, it's a 180 versus where I'm from. You know that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a complete 180, and it's like I've got some friends that want me to move back and everything else, and all I care about right now, I don't care where I go as long as I get better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all that matters to me is me getting better right now and being able to get walking. This bed is crazy, man. You go to sit up it, and I end up hitting the wrong button and raises the legs up, and the legs up, legs down.
Yeah. I was sorry. I'm like, this wait, it's hard to get comfortable. Huh? That's what I was thinking.
I can't get comfortable for anything I've noticed. Now when your sciatic nerve's pinched, you know,
Yeah.
it makes it even worse.
Man. Just like my daughter's ex. I think he has sciatic nerve damage done in his hands, and he got mad at his friend. She was telling me about this. And he went to pull his gun out on the guy, but his hand hurt so bad he couldn't grab it. So he just grabbed his hand and walked up to the guy and tried to push him. I said, what?
That is funny.
She said, wow, what's this that made? He said, I couldn't get my gun because my hand was hurting. He said, my nerves, it started hurting real bad. I couldn't get the gun, so all I could do was try to push him.
I guess if his hands hurt, it's not a sciatic nerve. It's his nerve that's basically your nerves that are running.
Yeah.
Does he got a torn rotator cuff?
I don't even know him that well. But I told her, I said, it probably was arthritis. And she was like, oh yeah, you know, she said, probably what it is. I said, yeah, he probably got arthritis.
They're just taking guesses on what's wrong with them.
Yeah. His hand got stuck on him. He couldn't get the gun out. I said, what good that's going to do him when somebody jump him? If you can't even pull the gun.
That's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Oh, man. Let me go ahead and get this last part of this room and stuff. And I'll go down there and start dumping that linen. Hopefully that chick don't come down there bothering me.
Hopefully not. Yeah, take your bell pepper plant and put it in a bigger pot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. We got enough of them around here, so I can grab a few of those.
Yeah, just go buy some good soil, and you'll end up getting some peppers off of it. Just take care of it, you know. That avocado will take forever, obviously.
Yeah.
But once it actually goes and everything, it'll be cool just to watch. And you can keep that inside your house on your windowsill.
Oh, yeah. I told you about the time I was growing a watermelon before, right?
Yeah.
And my brother went back there and stoked the thing as soon as it got like a little ball size.
Oh, I've been so mad.
Smiling at my little plant, and this joker run past me. And I was like, it's like a movie, slow motion. I was like, no! He just came down on top of it. I was like, I'm gonna kill you!
Oh my goodness.
Crushed my little watermelon. Then I was trying to grow a peach tree. As soon as the little plants come up, I knew it was him. I go back there, and it was laid all out on the ground. I'm like, that did it. No, he did it.
What in the world is wrong with your brother?
They used to like to do stuff to get on my nerves.
Oh, that's past getting on your nerves.
Yeah, my sisters and I walk out the house, they hide my comic books, I come back and they're gone. I'm looking for the books and I can never find them.
Yeah.
So when I start tearing up the house, they sit back laughing. My mom sit there in the chair with her arms crossed, biting her bottom lip with her feet crossed. As soon as I grab her TV, that's when she say something. So I done threw everything else.
Yeah.
Mess with her TV.
That is funny.
And I'm like, all I want is my books. That's all. That's the only thing that kept me sane. My comic books, my drawing pad. If I was outside somewhere, nobody bothered me.
Everybody needs their quiet time, you know, their peace, you know.
Man, I was times I was, you know, I told you about the railroad that ran through my neighborhood.
Yeah.
I would get on that railroad and I would walk. Like I was saying, it was 2 miles from the county line. You know, it was in the city. So I would walk all the way up to the county line and I would stay there for a few minutes. You know, it's like nobody there bothering. It's quiet. You know what? I'll walk a few more miles on up this county. I mean, I would go up there so far to where, you know, it's late, it's getting dark. I would stay out there till it's pitch black dark. The only light I had be either the moon or the stars. I'm walking back home down that dark railroad by myself.
Where's the old railroad tracks that they used to use here?
The only ones I've seen so far are on River Street. And they still use those sometimes. You know, they have like little tour train driving through. I haven't seen them using it in a while. But those are the only other ones. So every other place, you know, they covered up the regular street now.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. One of the things I researched was that there's some gold bars buried on over by some old railroad tracks.
Yeah.
But they're old Nazi gold bars.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I was asking.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure if you go over there digging, you get arrested. You know, you got the old museum train station. I mean, that's like one of the oldest sites here in Savannah.
Yeah.
And it's only on the west side. It still has some of the trains there. It still has that building where like the trains will always go in and come out the other side and whatnot, a little round structure. It's still there. It's got technically a college built right around it.
I'll be darned.
Yeah. Can't go in it unless you get tickets. You know. Then you got a tour guide that's gonna walk you through.
I wouldn't mind checking that out. That'd be cool to just
Yeah.
check out, you know. That's one of the metal detectors I got coming. I got it coming from Germany.
Yeah.
And what you do is, you know, you hold it out, and when it detects, what it does is it'll spin, and it shows you which way to go. And when you're on top of whatever you know you're looking for, it'll turn around and just spin in a circle when you're right on top.
That's when you showed me in the magazine that time, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm paying some money for that, you know.
Yeah.
That's definitely cost me some coin, but I think that sucker's gonna be cool as heck,
Yeah.
you know. I'm gonna find all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. But if you're gonna dig around Savannah, make sure you talk with the city first.
Oh yeah.
You just run, you're digging on some private property or some city property.
You always gotta get permission when you dig.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I think he hit a water main in digging, instead of him going to check with the city first.
Call before you dig, guys.
And they tell him that too.
Always call before you dig. I used to have to do that all the time when I was a landscaper.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hit no fiber optic lines or anything else, you know,
Yeah.
out there planting because back home they put your lines and everything go under the ground. They don't. This thing on wires going everywhere above your houses is crazy. You know.
Yeah. So I did watch this video where this guy hit a sewage pipe. He was just digging his tail away. Like you really said, ding! Then all of a sudden, sewage.
Oh man.
He was trying to run, but it got
That is crazy. Do you know how the heck this can opener works?
Yeah, I've seen those cans before.
I try to use it on this can to get some green chilies out
Yeah.
to put with my food. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, that's the old school kind. You know, the Cowboys used to carry those back in the day.
I know it. I don't know how the heck it works.
Yeah. Well, I guess you're gonna have to lay that can down flat. You gotta come straight down the top. Come straight down with it. So it'll punch that point, put straight down in there.
Well, that's just it. It don't got a big enough flip to catch.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I mean, that one right there, it's not gonna, it don't work that way. You're gonna have to come straight down with it. It's like a stabbing motion. And you have to get that, yeah. Get that
Oh,
piece
like
to go
that?
in, yeah. And I guess you
And
have to start
then
cutting.
it'll end up going. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I won't put these on my hamburger tonight.
Either
Hello,
it's gonna be this
Luffy.
end,
Welcome in. What's
Yeah.
that?
Either you're gonna punch it with this end and start cutting with that end.
I don't
I'm
know.
not really sure.
I need to look on the see how the use it.
Yeah.
Got a can opener, guys. I can't figure out how the heck to use the thing. I'm mentally challenged sometimes.
Yeah, that's all. of us.
Physically and mentally challenged. Yep, that'd be me. Yeah, I could. Like I said, I ding them. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah.
You know, I could work every other type of a dang on normal can opener from the 50s going up, but anything older than that, you can hang it up.
Yeah.
Or I should say the 70s, because that's when I was born.
Yeah, we used to have David Bowie. What do you call it? David Boone Bowie knife.
Yeah.
Stabbing at the top of the can and then cut the can open.
I've done that before. I one of my exes did that one time, opening a can with one of my good knives. It's like, oh, I flipped out. I was like, what the heck are you doing? She's like, I'm opening the can. I says, here. She's like, well, I couldn't find the can opener. I said, I got 5 can openers. Did you open the drawer? Well, yeah. So I just grabbed the knife because that's what I saw. I said, oh my God. She ended up ruining a good knife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that big Bowie knife I had, but
You don't take a fillet knife and
Yeah.
freaking stab into a can.
oh man.
That's what she used. Was a flaying knife.
Yeah. Let's take that big Bowie, turn that can sideways, right at the top,
Mm-hmm.
the lid in the top of the can, boom, stab it in there, cut that sucker down, pop it open.
Oh my goodness. Such good times. Yeah, everybody's having salmon tonight. I asked, the cook came in, I said, instead of salmon, can I please have a hamburger? She's like, I'll make that. I got that for you. I was like, they can't make salmon right here. And she just started laughing.
Yeah.
I told her about the gravy thing. She was like, I'm the one cooking the salmon tonight. And I told her, I said, I'll be honest with you. I'm used to fresh salmon.
Yeah.
You know, my brother, when he lived up in Alaska, he would send salmon overnight it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no comparison. You can't even come close.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, what am I going to do? So anytime they got salmon, I'm like, please give me a hamburger. Yeah, they put beef gravy over salmon on the one day, and I was like, huh? And I even did a video of it. I was like, what in the hell is this? So now I started doing my food videos. I started putting music with them all.
Yeah.
So when you go into look on my channel, I got actual videos going on the food.
Yeah. So that's what I started doing when I did my weightlifting videos.
Yeah.
I started adding music because in the video, you watch a regular video, you can hear the radio playing that they keep playing, the music they play in the gym. You know, you hear a lot of weights cleaning. And I said, you know what? Let me find me a song and put it on there, cover all that up.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you got to, otherwise you get tagged for copyrights. At least on YouTube, you do. You
Yeah,
know.
most of the music that was playing in the background, you couldn't understand it anyway. Because all you heard was a lot of weights dropping on the floor.
I got you. Makes sense.
Yeah, I had a video taken down one time before. I was recording when I was riding around downtown Savannah.
Yeah.
And you ever heard of soca music?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, it's Caribbean music. It's like
Okay. Yeah.
like
I've heard.
reggae, but it's got a faster beat to it.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
forgot to put on the video. I do not own the rights to this music. And they kept sending me the thing saying they're gonna end up taking the video down if I don't let people know that I don't have copyrights to the music. And I'm like, oh yeah, let me do that. But I forgot about it. And then when I went back to the video, it was gone.
I had to take some videos down for copyright off of me watching TV one time. I was like, what in the world? I wasn't showing the TV,
Yeah.
but just because I had the TV on, I got nailed for copyrights.
Yeah.
So it's like, so now it's like, you got to really watch what you're doing.
Yeah. I just get the music that they offer now. I just go to the little.
Yep.
They show up when you like.
Oh, yeah,
post a
yeah.
picture and the little line up, come up. If you want to play the music and whatnot, if you want to download it. So I would get that little 20-second 10 or 20. Well, it's about 10 seconds. Let that play along with the video.
Yeah. For sure.
That's how you beat the copyrights. You use what they offer you. Unless it's your own music, they can't sue you for your own copyright.
No, they can't.
So I did some with David Bowie, There's a star man somewhere in the sky.
It's funny.
Yeah. So I like to put I try to use songs that match the situation.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I put on some of them spinach seeds. I put the wrong seeds in there. I was looking up. I wasn't even thinking when I put the seeds in there.
when the one in the box. Right there.
Yeah, but I don't know which ones it is. I got some spinach seeds, some for the hydroponic stuff.
Yeah.
And then, is any of them even coming up yet?
You got two of these right here that look like these over here.
Yeah, those are bell peppers.
Yeah, the peppers, yeah. But nothing so far like from this row back.
That's because they take so long, honestly. They definitely take a long time.
This over a little bit, if you have anything in there.
Yeah, I do. I
Ain't
do.
getting no sun. Look kind of dry. Nope, it's wet.
Yeah, they definitely. I wish I had the sun all day long, going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, remember I was telling you, if you was on that side,
Yeah, I'd have the sun all day long.
yeah, you probably already have a little jungle going on up here.
Oh yeah, it'd definitely everything be growing like crazy. It's growing good though now as it is, thankfully.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you get that last bit of sun from this, right before it settled down anyway. And at that time, temperature's at its highest. So yeah, it should burn from here real good.
Yeah.
But nothing like that early morning sun from 6:30 to 12, right before it settles right over the top of the building and then
Yeah, no, I gotcha. But at least I know over here they're not gonna get burnt up,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So-
and on top of that, the room got the right temperature, so it's not too hot and not too cold.
It gets chilly in here sometimes.
Yeah, at times, they got this thing set on one unit, and the only two guys that know how to read the setting is the safety manager and the manager, Glenn.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I can change that right now. It'll go right back to where it's set on.
Yeah, I noticed that. One of the staff members came in here one day and she's like, it is so hot in here. And I looked, I was like, girl, it's not hot. She's just been actually working for once. So her running around, she thought it was hot, you know? She's like, well, I'm hot blooded. I was like, girl, it's 70 degrees in here. I'm like, come on now.
I got a rental car out there because my car in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot I turned the heat, what do you call them, seat warmers on one day. I'm riding with something like, man, so look at that AC on. Turning the AC up. Damn, I forgot I got the seat warmer on.
That's funny. That reminds me of my Lincoln I had, you know, it had the seats heated and they cooled.
Yeah.
And I had put that sucker on the heat the one day instead of the cool. I'm like, holy smokes, I'm like hot, you know, I'm sweating like crazy as it is. I looked down, I was like, what in the world did I do that for? So I turned around and changed everything back the way, you know, it should have been. I never let nobody drive that car, you know.
Yeah.
I had too much pride in my MKZ.
Yeah.
First Lincoln I ever had, you know.
Yeah. I had a 79. You go Lincoln Town. When they
Yeah.
with the flake in it. Crush seats. That car had so many nicknames.
Oh, I bet.
You know. My children's mother called it she called it a boat or a coffin. You know, yeah, my other friends call it the ghetto sledge. I used to call it the Lincoln Motel 79.
I am, when I get settled and everything, I get walking again. I don't know if I'm gonna pick up a little pickup or old Monte Carlo and turn into a lowrider, you know.
Yeah.
And put some 8 Spider hydros on it. That or just bag it. I don't know. There's something gonna get done.
Yeah.
So it's kind of amazing what you can actually find that people that work, but they just either get tired of it or they end up getting families, so they gotta sell something.
Yeah.
And most of those rides you pick up is usually down in Texas.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what I was telling my daughter yesterday. Like, don't go on a lot and get a car where you're gonna have to make payments on it, and you still live at home.
Yeah.
Get you something you can own. That's what a lot of elderly people don't drive anymore. Or if they passed away, family trying to get rid of stuff. You're lucky if you catch them. The best way to catch them is you start Googling stuff.
There's a guy trying to sell right now. He inherited the car from his dad or his uncle, whatever, that passed away. But for this Lincoln Town car, he's got 49,000 miles on it. The car's mint.
Damn.
And he's asking 6 G's for it.
Damn.
I would love to pick up that town car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is. It's a beautiful car.
Yeah.
Now, I wouldn't turn it into no lowrider, not that, you know?
I thought about that one time before that Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? This car too big. Put them little tiny wheels on it. I said, anything, I'll put the big wheels on it. Then I thought about it. You know what? I'll keep them the regular white ones on it.
Yeah. Well, I want to get old, like a 61, 62, 63 Lincoln with the suicide doors.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some 22-inch spoke rims on that sucker. It'll look sweet.
I tried to
Drop it an inch.
I tried to get one from this guy when I was staying in Albany, Georgia, back in the 90s.
Yeah.
It was like 96 or 97, I think. And man, this friends of mine's apartment, his house, literally right there with the fence separated. And I saw baby blue Lincoln suicide doors. I said, oh, man. He had just came out of the house when I got all excited about the car. He just came around smiling. I said, hey, you want? He said, nope. I said,
Don't even go there.
no, he's not for sale. I said, God dang it, man.
Well, that's like my truck. Did I ever show you my truck?
don't think.
There's a lot of people who want my truck.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about the truck.
Yeah, yeah. Let me show you a picture of my truck here real quick.
Yeah. I still might get one after I get my car back. At this shop there. I want a motorcycle, but too dangerous to ride them around here. People run right into you.
Yeah, you ain't a kid, and let's.
Yeah, I'm getting old, so reflexes. My reflexes probably ain't that good anyway. With the downshift. You hit the front brakes and lock up on me. You flip over the handlebars.
That's my truck, man.
Damn,
I don't let nobody touch that.
clean too.
Oh yeah, it's definitely clean. Sit in my mom's house waiting for me. I can't get into it.
What kind of muffler you got on there?
What kind of what?
Muffler. The tailpipe. That's a regular?
Yeah, it's a Duramax, man.
Oh, okay.
It's a GMC Duramax, 3/4 ton.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my truck, and that big old brush guard in the back of it for the front of it.
Yeah. But that muffler, is that the regular muffler that goes on it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, I see they put you some of the flow masters on that thing.
Not being no diesel.
That's a diesel?
It's a diesel.
Oh.
That's my work truck.
Yeah, so I know that's a V8 diesel. V8?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know how they do them now.
7.3.
Yeah.
I think it's no. It's not 7.3. That 7.3 is the Ford. Mine's a 6. I don't know, whatever the heck it is. It's a Duramax, you know.
Yeah, Vortex.
But yeah. But I'm gonna get the whole interior redone in leather, but it's gonna be a black and not a light tan, but a darker tan
Yeah.
leather from the inserts. But yeah,
Yeah.
that sucker be getting done all the way up. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'll never get rid of it because it used to be my dad's truck. So my niece will inherit that truck if something happens to me, because I know she'll keep it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's one of those things you keep in the family it's special, you know.
Yeah.
Granted, I might fix it up and do different things to it, but that's to keep it, you know, sharp. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I had a guy from he do the videos like you ever saw the guy that does wrestling diesel videos? Cody. Yeah, Cody. He buy a lot of cars, and sometimes he'll take them out there and he'll do videos of damage and tear them to pieces and whatnot.
Okay.
But I don't think it was Cody. I think it was the other guy, big guy, Tennessee. Me and him was talking back one day, and I was like, I was going to get a truck, and he was like, he'll send me one, and he had a picture of it, a white Chevy Silverado.
Yeah.
I never did get back with him. You know, he was set it up and had the truck delivered and everything. But I was kind of skeptical about it because I'm like, I don't want to give somebody my address, man, and come to find out they're using my address for some crazy stuff. I think he's a legit guy, though. I just haven't gotten back with him, though. He sent a picture of the truck. I was like, man. And he was like, he'll give it away because he has so many. He got a big warehouse up there in, I think he's in Kentucky or Tennessee.
Okay.
He got a big warehouse with all these cars in them. So I don't know if you ever see this video. Big dude, he got a big beard. And he got his Mustang called a Comstang. He got a Cummins engine inside a Mustang.
I think I've seen that video.
Yeah, man, he doing up. Bro.
Somebody did a wheelchair up, does 65 miles an hour.
Yeah, I was watching that last night.
I watched that the other day. I said, you know what? I got to do that to my wheelchair. Yeah, you watch. I will too. I am mechanically inclined. I might not be able to work old school can opener, but I'll tell you what, I could do some other stuff.
Yeah.
So, oh man. Yeah, I like my classic cars, that's for sure.
Yeah. I had a little car I had. I forgot what kind it was, I think. Or which one it was. I wanted to put a small block V8 in it. I forgot which one. one of those cars I was gonna do that with. I'm gonna put a big block V6. I done saw a big block V6 out run small block V8s,
Yeah.
depending on how you tweak it. Like I saw some big block 4 cylinders out run some 6 cylinders and V8s. My little 4 cylinder, I ran a lot of V8s and 6 cylinders.
Back when I was a kid, a boss I had dropped a 383 into a Chevy Love, and I worked at the airport doing the fly ties for the airplanes, you know.
Yeah.
And we were making those, and I got myself in so much trouble. I thought I was gonna go to jail. I was out there on the runway with that dang on little truck, and oh yeah, I definitely got in trouble for it, you know, but it wasn't not from the airport. It was my boss that yelled at me. He goes, "What if a plane would have come in?" I said, "I'd have beat it with this thing." He just started laughing. He said, "You are not driving my little truck no more." So the one day it was funny. He told me, he says, "Hey," he says, "I need you to go get these parts for me."
Yeah.
And I looked at him and I smiled. He goes, "Don't you dare get a ticket in my truck." Handed me the keys, and you know, I did good. You know, I didn't hot rod it or anything like that. I went and got the parts and I came back. And he goes to me, "What are you doing hot rodding my truck?" I said, "I didn't hot rod your truck." He goes, "I know you didn't." He goes, "You know how I know?" I said, "How do you know?" He goes, "Because I followed you." He goes, "I just wanted to see if you were trustworthy." And I told him, I was like, "Well, yeah, I'm trustworthy." You know what I mean? He goes, "Mike, that's what I found out." And when he shut down the business there, he moved it down to Arizona. You know, because he opened up a big warehouse type of an ordeal. You know, I got the invite to go down there. He asked me to go down there to go work.
Yeah.
But at that time, I was like, I can't go down there and leave here, you know.
Yeah.
And thinking back now these days, I wish I would have gone down there. You know, it's been an experience, if anything.
Yeah.
Who that?
Oh, yes.
Who that?
Who that there?
Who that? State your business. Who that? What you want? You's got an ID?
You remind me of my last.
You know she had some snacks in that big old bag.
Yeah.
I bet she stuck somebody in a bunch of Burger King Whoppers or something.
Cat.
Yep, smells like Burger King. Maybe McDonald's.
Yeah.
No. It's Dairy Queen.
Yeah, I like that. When I was growing up in South Carolina, Venezuela, we had a Dairy Dream, and we used to get it mixed up with Dairy Queen cream when we was growing up, right? It was like,
Yeah.
He said, "No, it's not Dairy Queen cream. It's Dairy Dream." And the little place, like, it sat right off on the river. In the summertime, you know, back then the plants used to go real pretty because you have all that stuff in the soil killing it. So we would sit out there on the park bench, ice cream and hot dogs. But as they got more money, they built the place bigger.
Yeah.
And they started selling all other types of food. It's like, man, you go by there, you couldn't help but to stop. Like, where y'all going? We going to Dairy Dream. Yeah, everybody else, they had cars and they come around. Well, we went to Dairy Cream. We're like, so we got Dairy Dream.
A friend of mine, I've been talking to her the last couple of days, and I hadn't heard from her for a while, you know. And she married and got a little boy now and everything. So I'm real happy for her and her husband. But she tells me she goes, Meiko, we moved down to San Antonio, Texas. I was like, oh, right on. And so I told her, I said, have you been here yet and here yet? Naming all these different places. And she's like, we've gone here and here, but we haven't done this year. You know what I'm saying? And so I told her, I says, oh, I've been down to San Antonio many times. And the food down there is, the Mexican food is so good. It's authentic. It is delicious. I've never eaten Chinese food at any place like I have down there, or Mexican food or whatever. The best Chinese buffet restaurant I've ever eaten at was in Biloxi, Mississippi. They had everything there. I'm going to do a live one day on just answering these telemarketer calls.
Yeah.
And mess with. Oh, look, she's back. She's back. Do you got a hamburger? French fries? Apparently she don't. She just ignoring me.
All right, I got a few more things I gotta do. As always, my brother, it's good talking with you. Hold it
Good
down,
talking
my
with
man.
you. I will see you. Have a good weekend, because you off on the weekends, ain't you?
Nah, I do like swing weekend. This is my weekend to work. I was off last
Okay.
week. But more than likely, you'll see Miss Shirley. I'll be on too.
Sounds good.
Yeah. She said this her floor. So
As long as I don't see the one that wants to sue. Well, maybe I should be live and let her talk about suing people.
yeah, she probably won't say that.
Or
Yeah.
you'd be amazed what people would say.
Oh yeah,
I can get somebody to say anything.
yeah,
All I gotta do is bring something up, and then they'll turn around and
yeah. That was. She's kind of like, I'm not gonna say scary, but she's the type of person that certain people she won't say stuff around her too, and she won't say it in the public.
oh.
Yeah, she that kind of person.
So what you say? She's racist.
No.
She just really watchful.
Yeah, my wife like that.
Well, that's smart.
Certain things she'll say around people. Certain things she won't.
Well, no, that's good. You don't want to hurt somebody's feelings for one,
Oh, no.
but two, you don't know who they are.
It ain't that they want to hurt somebody's feelings. It's that they want to pick that one person. They think they can say anything they want to and get away with it.
Okay,
That's the type of person she is. Yeah.
I got
My
you.
wife was trying to pull that too. I'm like, oh no, I said, you don't talk to nobody else that way. Why you gonna try me like that for? You gotta recognize me in my background. I ain't the one.
Now make sure you watch this stream. You can tell your wife that your voice was on a
Yeah.
live stream.
Yeah. Hey, if it's not TikTok, she ain't watching it.
I still don't know about the TikTok thing. They took down all my stuff, and it kind of made me mad.
Yeah.
When they changed all the rules around and stuff, it's just like, to me, it ain't worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Zuckerberg had a talk about the stuff I used to post on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I said the same thing other people say. I just said it with more common sense. And people couldn't understand that what I was saying was right and not wrong.
I got you.
So he was like, well, you can't be saying that. I'm like, what happened to the First Amendment?
No.
Well.
Dang, it's already 2:40, dude.
Yeah, they suspended me. So when I come with it after my suspension, who pops up first? Mark Zuckerberg. Welcome back, Rick. We miss you. I bet you did. You the one suspended me.
That's funny.
Yeah, he was sending me pictures of me when he first got married,
Yeah.
up until the time he had his child. But after, people start, messing with him, he kind of like stopped posting his family and stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was like, y'all leave that man alone. We're talking about the man, wife, and child like that.
No, it's just it.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I better get back to talking to these guys.
All right, Mike, you hold it down, my brother. You want to
Will
close the
do.
door back?
Yeah, shut it, please.
All
Please.
We'll get this last little bit of stuff and
Right
get
on.
exercise on. Hopefully they'll have my car ready today.
I hope so.
Take care, bro.
You too, brother.
All right, then.
Well, guys, that was an interesting conversation. I'm watching Cops on TV. Who all watches that show? Hey, which? No, nothing much. Just I'm on doing a live stream. What about you? Yeah, I had all kinds of stuff going on. Yeah, well, I had the janitor was in here, and the doctor come in, and the cook came in today, and I let her know. No, I let the guy know before. So they did good. They did good for my lunch for today. One chicken breast, some zucchini and yellow squash, and a couple of yams. Yams. Yep, and that was it. I did a video on it. Uh, that means I was able to end up uh, getting it out of there. You know what I mean? Well, I decided to. Uh-huh. Yeah, it would have been at the towards the very end. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. No, I have not paid that yet, but I need to. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I've got it sitting here. It's insurance for the breathing machine. Oh yeah. Well, I do. Don't matter. They still make me pay for it. I've got no clue what that is. I'll be giving them a call. No, no. So bring that one when you come up. I'll do it online. That's right. I don't need no envelopes. What's that? Yep. Yep. I expected that. I don't know. I'll take care of it. Yep. I know. Yep. Okay. Yeah, no other Medicaid dropped me. Or Medicare dropped me. One of them dropped me. Trash it. Yep. Yep. I know. I'm paying on the dang on car I don't have anymore. Oh. No, I paid off my Capital One card. Yeah. No. Is what? All right. Yeah, I got that taken care of. Yep. Yep. Is what? All right, bring that one to me. Yeah. Hello, car nerd. Welcome in. What's that? No, I told you I was live. Yeah, I need that one. That bill. That bill I need because it's for them coins. How are you doing today, car nerd? From who? Okay. What was it? Is that for a phone? Oh yeah, yeah. No, no, I know what that's for. I was checking for I because I told him I wanted a different phone because I don't like the iPhone, you know. So yeah, I know that's don't worry about it. That's trash. Hello, Call of Duty Ghost. Yeah, I remember you. Welcome back in, guys. If you could do me a favor, please hit that thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it. Thought I paid that one. I know. Go ahead and bring it to me so I can see it, okay? But I'm pretty sure I paid that one. Hello, ADF. Welcome in. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and keep that one. Should be a card with that. Yeah, keep that. That's so people can buy merchandise from you. They can send it and put it on that card. Okay. All right. I thought you said it was piling up. That didn't seem like that much. I got you. I got you. ADF asked, they got you on the FET. I'm assuming you mean fentanyl, ADF? No, I am not on that. I, oh. So how's everything else going? How's Alfie? Right on. Is he sleeping or what? Right on. Okay. I mean, he thinks that chair is his. As long as he's comfortable, he's doing good. Yeah, for sure. So, oh, you must be on my live. Well, because you got to type something in for it to show. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Yeah, on your phone, go, you know where the three dots are? You go to. Okay, you got it. Up. You just did the thumbs up. Gotta do that on every one of my videos. All right, I'll talk to you later, Mom. Love you too, bye. Hello. Hey, what you doing? Right on. Yeah. Yep. Why can't he get his own place? He works. He works. He's got a good paying job. He's got no excuse why he can't get his own place. Yeah, well, that's good. But he's still making good. What happened to the welding place? What did he do to lose it? Yeah, no, he did something else. I'll guarantee you that. Yep. Hey, hold on a sec, okay? Hey guys, I'm gonna end this stream. I'll be back later on, okay? Hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye for now.